Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB, the show 19, and today we have the All-Star episode special for you. That is going to include the AA All-Star game, the AAA All-Star game, the Home Run Derby, and the Major League All-Star game. Big episode, so let's jump right into it as here we are. We're going to start off with the AA All-Star game. We actually have 3 players starting in this starting lineup, but we are going to control Wilson Stinson. Let's get into it. Okay, here we go. It is the All-Star game in AA, and we've got actually quite a pitching matchup going for you. 2 very good prospects here at Wrigley Field. It's going to be Greg Malacky with a 10-3 record and a 3.12 ERA. He's going to be on the mound opposing Anderson Espinoza, who is 5-2 with a 2.73 ERA. So 2 hot pitchers as Wilson Stinson going to come up here with a 3.21 average on the year. He's got 2 outs in the bottom of the first, and this one's going to be a fly ball into center field, and that one's going to be put away for the final out of that inning. Bottom 3, he's got a man on second here, and he just gets under that one a little too much as that's taken care of in right field. Get a chance to see Stinson on defense here as he's going to make the throw over to first to get the final out of the top half of the fourth. Now we're up 3-1 in this one, and there is a hit into center. That one going to be caught as well. So Stinson not having the greatest success here early on in this one. And again, he's going to ground out. He gets taken out for a pinch hitter, so we go ahead. We're going to manage through the rest of this ball game, as we really can't really play the game, so let's manage through. We're up 3-1 right now, our half of the league, as Stinson had come out, and so has everyone as they've made the giant switch. And we're here in the bottom of the 9th inning, and there's a 2-run shot for Evan White, and that is going to tie this thing. Austin Nola is on first base. We're going to bring in a new pitcher and get through it. We go to the bottom of the 9th. There's a double for Siegler. He's part of our team, and we end up with a walk-off win. Joe Rizzo is the player of the game, but he doesn't play for the other team. This is kind of weird. I don't know how this really all plays out, but it is a 4-3 win for Wilson Stinson and the boys. As we get this one done here, 4-3, you could see the box score as not a ton of hits here for any team either way. I mean, 13 hits is pretty good for us, but only 8 for them, and really just spread out amongst all of the players as we move on to the AAA All-Star game. And nobody's starting in this one, so we are just going to go ahead and manage through. Now, Keith Levette is in the pen for one of these 2 teams. We will see that coming up soon as we just kind of pay attention to how this game is going. Right now, it is 1-0 for the International League All-Stars. And Starlin Castro happens to be playing for them. You'll see him against Jarrell Cotton, who actually played against us a lot in the playoffs last year for the Oakland Athletics. And he's here down in AAA. So I don't know if there's a little bit of, I don't know what you would really call it, but some illegal action going on, putting ringers in for this All-Star game. But it's a 1-1 game going through as the Pacific, I think it's called the Pacific, I'm not sure, Pacific Central League All-Stars. They score in the top half of the 4th, and we've got a 1-1 game going, and it is all the way into the 7th right now, as we're going to start to do some pinch hitting here, as we are trying to complete the comeback, as Nico Horner's in this one. We're going to bring in Pentecost. He's going to ground out with the bases loaded, and nothing ends up happening for us. We've got Dwayne Underwood on the mound. He gets through the inning. And into the 8th we go as we continue to do some pinch hitting. Here's Bob McLeod. He's going to get out. We're going to bring in Gregorio Ashley. He will get out as well. Underwood starting to give up some things here in the 8th. We're going to bring in Daniel Ponce de Leon, and he will get us through as we're in the 9th inning now. And there's Mike Gerber up to the bat, and he will ground out. So Ponce de Leon still in this one in the bottom of the 9th as we get through that. We're in extra innings in the AAA All-Star game. And Nico Horner is going to sack bunt. We got a sacrifice fly, making it 2-1. It's a 2-1 game. So now we are going to do it. We're bringing in our boy, Keith Levette. And we're going to see how he can get it done as he does shut the door and end it in favor of us, as there will be home field advantage there. We have a big trade before the Major League All-Star Game. Shohei Ohtani going back to the Angels. Rougned Odor going back to the Rangers. So quite an odd trade here, as it looks like the Texas Rangers got the better end of the deal as we go into the home run derby. Look at that. Justin Upton, Matt Olson, Carlos Correa, Crush Davis from our team, Aaron Judge, Avisail Garcia, Rhys Hoskins. A lot of big players here, and Crush Davis going up against Aaron Judge in the first round. Judge hit 5 home runs in round number 1. Crush Davis with 3 right now. He's got a whole minute left. That's 4. Come on, he's making it close. That is a tie. He needs 1 more to take the round, and he will get it right there. So Crush Davis is going to move on to the semifinals, and he will face Ian Happ, who had 6 home runs already before Crush Davis steps up to the plate. Avisail Garcia will go against Rhys Hoskins, who took out Carlos Correa and Matt Olson respectively. So those are your 2 semifinal matchups, but it's Ian Happ and it is Crush Davis from the Seattle Mariners. So we'll see what Crush Davis has in store for us, if he is able to make good and move his way into the finals, but he's got a lot of work to do. 6 home runs from Ian Happ. Now, Crush Davis has 3. He's got a chance. He's going to have to start hitting them, and he is not really getting it done. There's a 4th homer, but that is all he would muster, and Crush Davis is out of this tournament. So Ian Happ is going to take on Rhys Hoskins, who was able to hit 7 homers in the semifinals. So we'll see what Ian Happ is able to do here, as he will go first. And he has hit 2 home runs in a minute, and he's got 1 minute left. That's 4, and that is what he is able to get. So 4 home runs is the number to beat for Rhys Hoskins right now in order to take home the trophy. He will hit 1. He will hit 2. So he has 2 here, and he's got 3, needs 1 more to tie, and he cannot get it done. Ian Happ will be your champion, as Rhys Hoskins just a little bit disappointed. A very quick handshake there. Kind of douchey, but I'm sure he's a nice guy. Ian Happ with the Home Run Derby Championship. Congratulations to Ian Happ. So now we move into the MLB All-Star Game. We have no starters in this All-Star Game, but we do have some players playing in it. So we will go ahead and manage through and let them pinch hit when it comes time. Look at that. Right away, a 1-0 lead for the National League All-Stars. And we load the bases and can't get any runs across. So we're going to take Syndergaard out, put in Corey Kluber. And Kluber is going to pitch a scoreless 2nd inning. He will also pitch the 3rd, but he gives up a run in the 3rd, and we are going to take him out. Sean Manaea comes in. He gives up a sac fly. There's another run scored, given up. It's 4-0 National League in the first 3 innings, but a 3-run bomb for Aaron Judge, and back-to-back homers. Aaron Judge to Mookie Betts makes it 4-4 in a tie. An explosive 3rd inning by both teams has really made this an interesting game, as there's runners left on base. And you never really like to see that in an all-star game. You know, you want to see runs come across the plate, but it didn't happen there. Marcus Stroman going to come into this when he gives up a 2-run blast to Carlos Correa, and the National League takes an advantage back. It's 6-4, and we have got some work to do. Bottom 6, we cannot get anything done. Stroman's going to come out, and Sam Dyson is going to come into this game. He will get us through it. So now Kenley Jansen in for the National League, and we're trying to get some runs on him. Daniel Robertson's going to come in. For Jose Ramirez, we put in Justin Jones, the miniseries star, and he will get on base. So we have 2 on with 1 away. Trout comes out for Castellanos. Castellanos will strike out. Aaron Judge going to come out, and we're going to put in Miguel Cabrera, and he is going to get out. So National League able to escape there. Machado at the plate. He's going to get on base, but eventually would get out. Now it's bases loaded against Corey Nebel, so we're bringing in Sean Doolittle, and luckily he will shut the door in the 8th inning on the bases loaded. Mookie Betts comes out. Look who's there. Mitch Haniger. Paris Allen's going to come out, the miniseries star for Xander Bogaerts. So there you see 2 Mariners coming in. Ian Happ, the home run derby champ, does nothing there. So now we're into the 9th inning. We need a big 9th. A walk from Yusniel Diaz. Jorge Alfaro is going to hit the bomb to tie the ball game. Robertson will fly out. Justin Jones with a single. Castellanos with the walk. Miguel Cabrera is going to get the hit that will win the game, and it is a walk-off for the American League. Somehow Carlos Correa of the National League takes home player of the game, which to me is ridiculous. They didn't win, so how could he be player of the game? Unfortunately, Steven Nakajima is going to be hurt for the next 1 to 6 days. That is terrible news for us. Guys, please go ahead, drop a like on this video, as well as subscribing if you're new to the channel and can't wait to see more Mariners franchise content all day, every day.
You're a pretty little star boy.